Hey folks, welcome back to Leopard Farm. Today we're tackling a wild crisis unfolding right in the heart of America, a full-blown monkey takeover in the small town of Olan, Texas. It might sound like a blockbuster plot, but this is happening for real. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department puts the current population at 2,600 to 3,000 of these clever critters roaming free, and their numbers are booming. From trashed yards to real safety threats, locals are dealing with non-stop chaos. So, how did a bunch of monkeys end up running the show? And what steps are officials taking to rein this in? Hang tight as we break it all down. If you're into eye-opening stories like this, smash that subscribe button. We're charging toward 10,000 subs. In Olan, the monkey population explosion has reached a breaking point, forcing the government into bold action, a massive organized hunt. To slash the numbers fast, authorities are recruiting seasoned hunters who can prove their skills in pursuing and taking down small, agile targets. Every participant must use a .22 caliber rifle, selected for its pinpoint accuracy and ability to deliver quick, clean kills that limit animal suffering. The effort will deploy 20 specialized teams, each tackling the hardest-hit areas where monkeys are causing the most chaos. And the payoff? A solid $500 bounty for every monkey brought in. With incentives like these, officials are counting on top-tier sharpshooters to rein the crisis before it spirals further out of hand. Yet this hardline strategy is dividing opinions. Animal welfare groups and everyday residents are pushing back hard, calling the killings brutal and avoidable. Many worry that wiping out so many monkeys could throw the local ecosystem off balance and trigger ripple effects no one saw coming. It boils down to a real dilemma. Is there a kinder, smarter fix out there? What's your take? Should leaders chase non-lethal alternatives, or is a controlled hunt the tough but necessary call? Drop your thoughts in the comments. To control monkey populations in a humane and ethical way, local authorities rely on cage trapping as a safe, non-lethal approach. These sturdy traps, built from tough metal materials, protect both the monkeys and the people handling them. They feature reliable locking systems, like sliding doors or fast closing gates, that keep escapes impossible while keeping stress on the animals to a minimum. Success hinges on smart placement. Set the traps in high-traffic spots where monkeys hang out most, boosting the odds of a quick and efficient catch. Once you've picked the perfect spot, add tempting bait inside to draw them in. Think ripe bananas, juicy mangoes, crisp apples, or handfuls of nuts, all favorites that monkeys can't resist. The traps include ultra-sensitive triggers, such as a simple pressure pad or tripwire, that snap the door shut the moment a monkey steps inside, delivering a secure and stress-free capture every time. Recent reports highlight the clear effectiveness of cage trapping in tackling invasive monkeys. According to the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department, this approach captured more than 2,700 of these animals statewide in 2024, a roughly 20% drop from the 3,800 removed in 2023. Over the past 2 years, that adds up to over 2,500 monkeys safely relocated in total. Even with these dedicated efforts, the population still poses a major issue for local ecosystems and neighborhoods, causing agencies to keep refining their control measures. Beyond cage traps, some folks turn to wooden ones, but they typically take longer to assemble and deliver fewer captures overall. Before diving in, it's smart to learn the ins and outs of each option and how well it performs. Once caught, the monkeys get moved to protected wildlife areas, where they can thrive without bothering nearby towns. What's your take on these critters? Think they're fascinating? Hit 0. Worried about the impact? Press 1. Drop your opinions in the comments. We're all ears. Hello everyone. With trash piling up in Japan's bustling cities, black bears are wandering out of the woods and into neighborhoods in search of easy meals. They're rummaging through garbage dumps and bins all over the place. But when pickings get slim, things turn dangerous. These bears can get aggressive and go after people. On average, Japan sees around 96 bear attacks in urban areas every year, turning everyday outings into potential risks. Take July 27, 2012, for example. A guy was strolling down the street, chatting on his cell phone, when a black bear came barreling out of nowhere and lunged at him. Lucky for him, he spotted the threat just in time and bolted toward a nearby group of people for safety. That year was especially rough. From April through November, officials tallied a whopping 1,993 human-bear encounters and 212
Security
folks
cameras
injured in car crashes involving bears, the worst numbers since 2006. It's hit folks like mushroom foragers hard. They're packing pepper spray just in case, but constant run-ins make it tough to venture into the deep woods where the best mushrooms grow. All this chaos has even dinged Japan's economy by about 5%, thanks to the slowdown in the mushroom business. Meanwhile, in more remote rural spots, farmers sometimes turn to old-school tactics like bows and arrows to take out aggressive bears that pose real threats. This hands-on approach has helped ease immediate dangers to people and livestock, improving day-to-day life in those areas. But interestingly, despite these efforts, Japan's overall black bear population has actually grown over the years, from roughly 15,000 back in 2024 to around 44,000 today, thanks to factors like better habitat protection and changing climates. It's all about finding a tricky balance between human needs and wildlife conservation. Japanese hunters craft enticing bait setups using oversized bait stations stocked with a mix of irresistible treats like sweet sauces, baked goods, and cooking oils to amp up the aroma and draw bears in close. These bait containers do double duty. They keep pesky birds from raiding the goods and shield everything from harsh sunlight that could spoil the scent and cut down on its pulling power. Savvy hunters also scout out bear tracks to get the lay of the land. These prints clue them in on fresh activity in the area and let them tweak their tactics on the fly for a higher shot at success. With smart bait prep like this, hunters have reeled in groups of 5 or 6 bears per outing, each tipping the scales at around 400 pounds. By positioning the bait right in the bear's field of view, it grabs their full focus, pulling attention away from any nearby humans and setting up clean, accurate shots. Plus, that strong, tempting whiff from the bait works like a charm to cover up human odors, keeping the bears oblivious to the real threat lurking nearby.
Ensuring a silent
throws a
and
mix
strategic
of thrills
approach.
and tough breaks at every turn. From sudden weather shifts that throw off your plans, to a bear catching wind of you and bolting, or even botching your shot by misjudging the range or angle, plenty can go sideways. But here's the real takeaway for any hunter. These slip-ups hammer home the importance of playing it smart, staying vigilant, and prepping like a pro before you even
Experienced
step into
hunters
the
must
woods.
track bears across dense forests, steep mountains.
If you're eyeing a black bear hunt in Japan, you've got to jump through some serious hoops set by the government. First off, you need to be at least 20 to snag a hunting license. No shortcuts there. The prime season kicks off in spring and wraps up by summer's end, running from April through September, right when those bears are out and about, super active during their mating vibes. Plenty of folks out there push back against bow hunting for black bears, citing serious ethical dilemmas and the need to safeguard wildlife. To them, taking down wild animals with bows isn't just some pointless hobby. It's a straight-up threat to the environment and the delicate balance of ecosystems. On the flip side, once black bears are harvested in Japan, the government and locals make smart, sustainable use of the fur to craft premium goods like cozy sweaters, plush mattresses, and everyday home essentials. This approach doesn't just pump new life into the local economy, it also revives aging artisan traditions, keeping cultural heritage alive and thriving, like monkeys and baboons running rampant. These critters are multiplying fast and causing some serious chaos, especially for farmers who rely on their crops to make a living. Picture this: hordes of monkeys tearing through fields, wiping out harvests, and threatening the economic lifeline of rural communities. It's not just a nuisance, it's a full-on assault on the livelihoods of millions, turning these animals into public enemy number one for local farmers. But it's not just about the crops. These monkeys are stirring up trouble in ways that hit closer to home. They're bold, attacking people, breaking into houses, snatching food, and generally making life a hassle. Worse yet, they can carry nasty diseases like viral fever or even rabies, and their droppings can pollute water sources, putting entire communities at risk. From scratching folks and causing infections to darting across roads and sparking traffic accidents, these monkeys are a growing menace. They've even been known to climb onto cars to swipe snacks or wreck public infrastructure. All this chaos adds up to a whopping $75 million in damages every year, creating a massive headache for South Africa's farmers and public safety efforts.